Hi, this is Nerdy Waves here, and today I'm going to tell you about all the different mistakes that people make, especially when washing wavy to curly hair. So stay tuned, and you're going to learn a lot in this video. The first mistake of shampooing is not using the right shampoo for your scalp type. If you have an oily scalp, use a strong shampoo. If you have a dry scalp like me, use a mild, gentler, sulfate-free shampoo. I am using Maintain Store Oh So Soft shampoo here. I'll be linking it down in the description box. Number 2, your scalp should be wet enough when shampooing. And number 3, reach every nook and corner of your scalp, sideways, near the neck, behind the ears, especially on the crown area, because that is which is most exposed to the environmental damage. And just reach every place on your scalp, like no spot should be left, because a clean scalp gives you healthy hair. And while washing off the shampoo, make sure that all of it is washed off properly. None of it should be left remaining in your scalp, otherwise it will give you a very greasy scalp, and maybe it will also increase the oiliness of your scalp. Now for the conditioner, I am using Dot & K's Argan Hair Mask. I like to use hair masks as conditioners because some of them are really lightweight and work well as conditioners and hair masks as well, depending on how long you leave them on the hair. Now you have to use the right conditioner for your hair. If you have a very dry, coarse, thick hair, use a heavy buttery conditioner. And if you have very fine, light wave hair type which gets easily weighed down by conditioners, use a normal to lightweight conditioner. This one is a lightweight conditioner, so it will work for fine hair types also like mine. And emulsify the conditioner well between your palms and apply it from mid-length to ends, as you can see here. I am focusing especially on the ends because that is the area which gets driest, because it is the oldest part of your hair. Never ever apply any conditioner or hair mask on your scalp because it can lead to dandruff and hair fall. Until and unless advised by the brand to do so, don't do it. Now I'm going to brush my hair, and yes, I'm going to brush my wet hair because I have already applied conditioner. Now that is critical. Brush wet hair only after you have applied conditioner and not directly. Now brushing wet hair is bad for straight hair, but for wavy and curly hair, if you do it after applying conditioner, it is okay to do so. And moreover, if you're still not comfortable with it, don't do it. You can brush your hair before shampooing. Like for this video, I did brush my hair before shampooing, and now I'm again brushing my hair because that is how I like to do it. It makes sure that each and every hair strand gets coated with conditioner, and it removes all of the tangles from my hair and makes styling an easier process. Now the brush I'm using here is the Tangle Teaser Wet Detangling Hair Brush. It is amazing. It gives me the least amount of hair fall, and it can be used for dry detangling and also for styling the hair. So it is an all-in-one. I'm going to link it down in the description box below. The next step is very important, so pay attention. It is a make or break step. In the mug, fill the water up to 1/4 level and then pour it on top of your head. Don't worry, you're not going to wash off all the conditioner. Now take some sections and just scrunch the hair upwards towards your scalp. This mixture of conditioner and water is going to give you that extra definition and also reduce frizz to a great extent. This technique is called Squish to Condish. Here the main thing is less amount of water and some amount of conditioner mixed together gives you that great definition. As you can see, my clumps have already started to define. Again, I'm repeating, take some amount of water, pour it on top of your hair and then scrunch your hair. It won't wash away all the conditioner. Now after you are done with that, now you can wash all of the conditioner. Make sure that none of it is remaining. Rinse your hair really thoroughly. You don't want any conditioner remaining on your hair because it can lead to weighed down hair or greasy looking hair or sticky hair. So wash it off really well. Now for styling, I'm using Lush Brand's Love Your Curls All-in-One Styler for wavy hair. Now this one is a little pricey and difficult to obtain in India, but I'm gonna link up other budget-friendly options in the description box. I only take one pump for half side of my hair. The reason I use less quantities because I have fine hair and it can get easily weighed down. I emulsified well between my palms and then applied in a roping fashion. I just grab the hair and then squeeze the parts of my hair slowly moving downwards. Now this is called roping in. There is another technique to apply it, that is raking. I don't do that because it gives me very stringy clumps. Another technique you can try is emulsify and then use praying hands and just press your hair in between the palms and stroke downwards. This is called praying hands. This is also good. I'm going to show it again on the other side of my hair. One pump for the whole other side, and now I'm using praying hands technique. You can also mix it up with roping, so you can do it anyways, but raking has never worked for me, and neither brush styling. It gives me stringy clumps, and it also takes a lot of time than doing this simple technique. Now I'm going to use hair gel. I'm using Inner Sense I Create Hold Gel. It is a strong hold gel, so emulsify it well between your palms and then apply it in a roping or a praying hands motion. If you want definition and less frizz, use a strong hold gel, and always remember to use more gel as compared to your leave-in and curl cream. And if you have fine hair, use only one, either a leave-in or a curl cream. Don't use both of them together, it will weigh down your hair. Use just one, and then on top of that use your hair gel, and the hair gel quantity should be twice more than that of the leave-in or the curl cream. And this is just an estimate. You can use how much ever gel you want, but don't go overboard, because using a lot of gel can also lead to weight down hair. And now scrunch the hair, scrunch repeatedly for good definition. Always style on wet hair and not damp hair. I'm gonna add some extra water, as you can see here, just to make my clumps even more thick and juicy. This reduces wet frizz and also reduces a root frizz, which a lot of people face. So do this step, especially for wavy hair. It is important because wavy hair can become stringy easily. Now the part that I'm going to show you, this is a part which usually gets ignored, so make sure that you apply the stylers even near the nape of your neck. And don't forget to scrunch this area. A lot of people face lack of definition in this area, and that is because it usually gets neglected. So now you know not to neglect that, and you will have even curl definition even at the back side of your hair. Again, I'm repeating, it is important to style on wet hair and not damp hair. Damp hair styling leads to frizz. And now I'm gonna plop my hair. So what is plopping? Plopping is taking any flat weave cotton t-shirt or shirt and then wrapping your hair in it. This is how I like to do it. I just put the sleeves away from my side and then roll the edge that is near to me up to my forehead, and then hold the pieces together, fold it, and then tie it in the front. It looks difficult, but you will get the hang of it. And yes, it does look funny, but trust me, it works great for reducing wet frizz and gives you a lot of curl definition. For frizzy hair, don't use those regular cotton towels on your hair. It causes a lot of frizz. Instead, either use a plain cotton t-shirt or a microfiber towel. And now we're going to diffuse our hair. I keep the plop on for about 15 to 20 minutes and then I diffuse. First, I hover diffuse, that is I keep the diffuser away from my hair a few centimeters, and then just randomly blow dry, not blow dry, this is diffusing and not blow drying, and randomly diffuse parts of my hair, focusing on the crown area because I want my scalp to become dry first, because leaving the scalp dry for a long time can lead to headache. And then I slowly go down. And now what I'm doing is pixie diffusing. I just put the diffuser inside the bowl of my diffuser, scrunch my hair up till the roots, and then blow air. Right now I'm using medium heat and low speed. And another thing you want to make sure is don't let the diffuser get too hot, it will damage the hair. There is a cool shot button in my diffuser, so I use that. I'm going to link both the diffuser attachment and the hair dryer down in the description box below. I hover diffuse for the first 15 to 20 minutes and then I pixie diffuse rest of the way. Now while you are transferring your hair into the diffuser bowl, make sure that your dryer is turned off, and once you've scrunched up, then only turn on the hair dryer, because while you're putting the hair into the diffuser bowl and then you turn on the hair dryer, it will lead to frizz. It will how do I explain it? It just causes frizz. You'll know when you try it. So while transferring different sections of your hair into the diffuser bowl, turn off the diffuser and then turn it on again. And don't forget to use the cool shot button as soon as you feel that the diffuser has become way too hot. Now diffusing my hair takes about 2.5 to 3 hours because I have a high density hair. And I have long hair too, and I am somewhere in between low to medium porosity. So yes, drying my hair does take a lot of time. And yes, I'm hover diffusing again. I keep it a mix of 3 to 5 rounds of pixie diffusing and then 10 to 15 minutes of hover diffusing. That is how I like to do it. You can experiment and try it out on your own. And these are the results. It took me 3 to 4 hours to dry my hair, and now the sun is down, so I'm not shooting in natural light, I'm just shooting in the room light, and I'm happy with the results. My hair is light, it feels bouncy, it has good curl and wave definition, and it is also shiny, and above all it is not crunchy at all even though I used a hard hold gel. That is because I Pixie Diffuse, and Pixie Diffuse gets rid of the cast because you are continuously scrunching your hair and drying your hair. If you do get a cast, that is your hair feels stiff and brittle, just scrunch your hair 3 or 4 times. That will soften and break the cast, and you will get soft, bouncy, shiny results. Don't be afraid to use hair gels. And if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, and for any doubts, comment down below. Check out my other videos where I have explained in detail about how to reduce hair breakage, how to prevent frizz, and I'm sure you will find it useful.